Hi, I'm Sheila Mackel, Certified Wound Ostomy Continence Nurse and a Clinical Resource Specialist with ConvaTec. Today we're going to be talking about tips and tricks for eakin wound and fistula pouches. Many of you are probably already familiar with the eakin pouches. We know they come in a variety of sizes. Today, our tips and tricks are going to be to improve our wear time, particularly for those difficult fistulas. So the first tip today is warm the fistula pouch to the patient's body temperature. This can easily be achieved by placing it underneath the patient, either under their leg or under their back, while you gather the remainder of their supplies. That will make the pouch more pliable and it will conform better to the patient's body surface. Another tip or trick is to look at the topography of the fistula that you are pouching and look at the abdomen or the surrounding skin. Here you can see that this patient has a lot of crevices here, and also that fistula is inset or there's some depth to that. So we need to account for the curve in the skin here, plus all these areas here, which are opportunities for leakage. The first thing that I would do for that patient is I would use the eakin cohesive seals. The eakin seals, we know, come branded like this, packaged like this, and they come circular. Many patients have a lot of success in using the eakin seals around their ostomies to help prevent leakage. We can also use that and break it into pieces to pedal around the fistula opening or fill in crevices like that. And here you can see a picture showing you that that's how we did that for that particular patient. Another tip and trick is to use the eakin paste. So the eakin paste comes in a tube like this. Now, while we call it a paste, it's not a glue. Think of it as a caulking agent or a sealer. This will help conform to the leaks and eliminate the leaks and help hold the other eakin pieces together even better. You can also use this on pediatric patients. It's alcohol-free and sting-free. Now, a tip for the pediatric patients is to put the eakin paste in a syringe. So when you're delivering it, it will deliver in a smaller bead in a more controlled manner. So that's your tip and trick for the eakin paste. The next thing we're going to talk about is when we discussed this particular patient and we saw all the valleys that were there. Another tip is to use the eakin pouches and cut darts into there. And you can see that, and that's how it looks on the other side. The darts will allow it to lay down when it's with the patient. So we're going to be able to get this to kind of lay down or splay itself open and hang on to those areas where you have some depth. Now, once I've cut my darts in there, I'm going to remove my backing, and then I'm going to put a bead of the eakin paste on this. This is going to help hold that so that when those areas go down and they open up a little bit, the paste will fill in the remainder. This will really help you with wear time. Once you've put it down, you really want to rub it onto that area. Another key tip is to make sure the patient is laying down as long as they can tolerate, 15 to 20 minutes. You don't want the patient to get up right away because you want it to really mold into the skin, which will help you with your wear time. When you're removing the pouch, another tip and trick is to look at the back of the pouch. Inspect the back of the pouch after the patient's worn it and look for any leakage that's happening there. That's going to be your roadmap to tell you where you might want to fill in with some of the eakin seal. Thank you so much for spending some time today doing tips and tricks. We hope this was helpful. Please reach out to your ConvaTec reps. We can set up formal education at any time.